It's track reviews.
Hey, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well, and it's time for a track review. I'm going to come on here talk about this brand new Pusha T single, Pusha T of Clips fame, Pusha T of good music fame, Pusha T of putting Drake in his place fame. He has a brand new song, Sociopath, featuring Kash. If you remember correctly, Pusha T dropped a fantastic short album last year, Daytona, with production from front to back on it from Kanye West. Apparently this new track has Kanye West production on it as well. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Of course, I also have to shout out our sponsor, the good people over at The Ridge. They make these nifty, metal-plated, minimalist wallets that fit nicely in your front pocket. Hit up the link down below. Use promo code MELON to get 10% off your order. And let's give the track a try. Let's give the track a shot and see what it's got going on. But bam. Okay, Pusha T, Sociopath, Kash. I think I'm a little lukewarm on this track. The best thing about it is hands down the production, the beat on this thing. While it is simple, I do love that rumbly, distorted, what sounds like maybe even bit-crushed bass. I love the groove of the track. I love the space in the instrumental. It's definitely a mood. It's definitely a mood. Not a lot of contrast and change as Pusha T moves from the verses to the choruses, but still it's a very hypnotic groove, almost like a little industrial in tone too. The rest of the track is really what underwhelms me. I wish Kash had a bit more input lyrically on the song. I thought her flow was just okay. I liked that her delivery was really expressive and animated. She came off like a character in the midst of Pusha T's story, essentially, on this song. My issue with that, though, is that she just feels underutilized. You know, I feel like she could have played a bigger role on this track to sort of give this woman that Pusha T is rapping about on the song more dynamics, more depth, more something, but it just doesn't happen. Pusha T is essentially rapping from front to back on this track about someone he's involved with that he's just like blowing all this money on. She's swiping his card, this, that, and the other thing. Lots of references to extravagance. The charcuteries bit was kind of funny. I mean, it's not the first time a rapper sort of broken down in the middle of a track to sort of add a bit of a vocal snippet to hilariously explain something that they've said or referenced. And this one didn't exactly stand out to me as one of the most interesting instances of it ever happening, but I guess it was a cool little addition to the track, kept it from being more one-dimensional than it could have been. Flow from Pusha T was average, and the level of wordplay and double entendres for Pusha T was average. Subject matter was average. I guess the person who he's rapping about in this track does give the song a bit of focus, but outside of that, not a whole lot about this song standing out to me. You know, I do love how he gets really teeth clenched and aggressive a little bit when the hook comes in. I do like how he continues to be one of the most expressive and methodical rappers out there, hands down. Dude is really quality over quantity when it comes to the amount of bars that he's putting out there. Seems like he puts a lot of effort into making sure certain rhymes, references, and patterns line up in every single song. And look, even though for me this is an average Pusha T song, it's still above average in general. Pusha T still bats at a very higher average than other rappers. So while this did not blow me away, I think it's mostly because Pusha T is typically a guy who spoils his audience with music that is a cut above. I guess I can leave it at that. I think it's an okay track. It's all right. Not one of his best, but certainly worth listening to. Not a song that you want to miss because it is Pusha T and Kanye West linking up again, which is always a momentous occasion. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Pusha T, Sociopath, single, forever.